Welcome back and prepare to be bedazzled, because today under my tutelage you will ascertain how to trade for the Defender of the Free, Specialization in the Lord of the Rings Online, Shadow of Morgoth, Expansion, Update 42. So on the Guardian class, once you have prompted the trait tree panel, simply select Spec 1, which is the Defender of the Free, Specialization. You could earmark points in the Guardian's Ward Tactics trait to amplify your tactical mitigation rating. Furthermore, you should unlock the Guardian's Pledge skill, which will briefly amplify your evade chance, your parry chance, and your block chance, which is beneficent to unlock. You want to unlock Tireless. You want to allocate points into the Tireless Defender trait. You want to be able to unlock a reduction in the power cost of your skills. So Guardian's Ward is able to reduce power costs by 30% if you attain rank 3 of the Tireless Defender trait. Let's see what else we have here. We can earmark points into Guardian class trait, which is known by the moniker of Relentless Assault, and that will furnish the Sting skill with a chance to provide a block and parry response. You should unlock the Shield Smash skill. By the way, you do not need to earmark 5 points into the Relentless Assault skill, or into the Relentless Assault trait. It does not unlock a skill, but rather unlocks an increased chance for Sting to provide a block and parry response the more you earmark points into it. And it could also further amplify your finesse rating. You can unlock the Smashing Stab skill. And allocate points into the Reversal trait. We can amplify the amount of targets that Shield Smash is able to affect by earmarking points into the follow-through trait. You could also unlock the skill Shield Wall in order to better safeguard the healer. You have the autonomy to earmark 5 points into the reversal trait. Allocate 5 points into High Spirited in order to amplify the incoming healing modifier that it furnishes to the Guardian. You can allocate a point into the Warrior's Fortitude trait. You can earmark some points into the Disorientation trait, which will amplify the chance for your shield skills to reduce your target's critical defense rating. Oh, no, unlock additional skills if possible, such as a Juggernaut skill. You could also unlock the Break Ranks trait. Earmark 6 points into the Stoic trait. Earmark some points into improved shield spikes. You can allocate another trait point into the follow-through trait. Unlock the Bastion of Light trait, which is a part of the Fighter of Shadow specialization. There are adjacent specializations that you can unlock trace in, even if you're primarily traded for the Defender of the Free specialization. You could allocate points into the Thrill of Battle trait, which is a part of the Keen Blade Specialization. You can unlock the Thrust skill, as well as earmark some points into the Broad Strokes trait. You still have 35 trait points remaining. Do not want to needlessly squander them. I'm just contemplating how we should allocate the remainder of my trait points. We can earmark points in the Insult to Injury trait for the Guardian class. Unlock the Warrior's Guile trait. You can unlock the Flash of Light trait for the Guardian class. You could also unlock the Defensive Expertise trait. You could also unlock the Tenderize trait. So the Fighter of Shadow specialization allows us to be at an increased probability to debuff the adversaries in combat. You should unlock the Disabling Strikes trait. And the Redirect trait. You could also unlock the Thrill of Danger scale for the Guardian class. Victor's Rebuttal trait can be unlocked. You could earmark 5 trait. You can earmark 5 trait points into it. You can also unlock the Protected by the Light trait. You want to be able to unlock traits that have tremendous utility. bring on the pain trait can be unlocked for the Guardian class. Let's roll to V's. As long as you have a cornucopia of trait points. I have 2 trait points remaining. I mark points into the bolster trait. I would prefer to max out the bolster trait. However, due to a lack of additional trait points, it's no longer a viability. But I can ostensibly earn more trait points on the Guardian class in the pending future, but this is how I will trait my Guardian at this juncture. Remember, he's primarily traded for the Defender of the Free specialization, but he also has some trace in the Keen Blade specialization in tandem with a copious amount of trace in the Fighter of Shadow specialization. So you're not pigeonholed into being traded for just one specialization if you have a myriad of trait points. If you have an overage of trait points, then you can allocate them into other trait trees. The Fighter of the Shadow specialization complements the Defender of the Free specialization, and the Keen Blade specialization is more attuned to a DPS Guardian who wields a two-handed sword. So there we go. I hope that you deem this video to be riveting, captivating, mesmerizing, insightful, engrossing, intriguing, and amusing. If you're going to be the primary tank in raid instances or in fellowships, then I recommend trading for the Defender of the Free specialization, and it can be complemented by unlocking trace in the Fighter of Shadow specialization. If I had additional trait points, then I would presumably earmark more trait points into the Fighter of the Shadow specialization. Thanks for watching. Have a blissful day. Goodbye.